She dreams a dream, being in film, being seen. A social wonder.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Mighty Line Minute. This is Dave Tabor, and we've got a special guest today. We're very pleased to have with us Bill Garvey with the Greater Cleveland Film Commission. What is the Film Commission here in Cleveland, and what does it do for the state of Ohio, and why is it important to all of us?
We often go into new rooms and people that haven't heard from us before, and they often say, well, what's a film commission? And we're confused with the film festival here. So we have a really great Cleveland International Film Festival that brings movies, and it's a great resource and cultural institution here in Cleveland. We're different. So the Film Commission, the reason that we exist is economic development and job creation. So when we go out, we leverage our relationships in the industry to bring motion picture production to choose Northeast Ohio. We come here, spend money at local small businesses to create hundreds of jobs on each project that comes. So that's why we exist. And over the last 15 years, we've generated a lot of money for Cleveland, for Northeast Ohio, created a lot of jobs. And we're about to take the next step in this industry as we've grown the state program that we use as the tool to pitch studios, to pitch business, to choose this area. We're about to embark on a series, a pipeline of projects back to back to back to back.
Wonderful.
Coming into Northeast Ohio to make Ohio more prominent in the world and spotlight this region as a place to do business.
Wonderful. I've had the opportunity to visit Columbus and actually testify myself to support the Film Commission, and I did that voluntarily because I realized how important it is to have this kind of support for the film community. And I'm impressed from what I see around the country. Cleveland is really on the map, isn't it, with what they're doing?
It is, and we're growing. And, we've generated $1.38 billion of total economic output over the last 15 years. That's about to take the next step. So, when we talk about why is this important, it's not that film people are just working. That's just one element of it. This money gets infused into the economy. Hundreds of non-movie industry specific vendors work and participate in the motion picture economy. So think lawyers and plumbers and electricians and locksmiths and restaurants and hotels. All these ancillary businesses, well, they benefit from the work that we do. And then in addition to that, hundreds of jobs are created. And these are careers that have a pension, they have health care, they have longevity and stability. It's not that, you make one movie and then what? Yeah. No, it's movie after movie. It's commercial and documentary work. It's work at Playhouse Square in theater. So all these jobs have the same skill sets. And as a person that comes from this industry, I worked in these productions for 26 years before coming to the Film Commission. Wow. I've made my living my entire adult life doing this work. And the last 13 years before the Film Commission, doing it specifically in Ohio, never having to leave.
Wow.
For my entire salary. And it's a six-figure salary. So, we're getting high rates to do this work, and we don't get a discount because we live in Ohio. We get the same rate.
That's wonderful. I noticed when I went downtown during the last couple of weeks to talk about the Superman filming with DC Studios, the amount of people working down there and the jobs, the activity, the buzz. What I like hearing from you just now is that you're talking about a pipeline, something where we're not just talking about 2 weeks of filming. We're talking about the ongoing efforts by many in this community. So that's really great to hear. How is that different than the way we've done it in the past?
To a certain extent, it is how we've done it in the past. The difference is we have more tools at our disposal to attract this business. So we've increased and doubled the program, the state program that we use to attract this business. So we had an existing crew base, veteran crew that have been doing this for a very long time. So that's where it starts. We have beautiful architecture that's versatile, can tell any story, great topography. That can mimic any topography. We have a great lake that looks like the ocean. All these are tools that we use. So now we package it together in unison with a bigger program to attract this business, and that in itself grows. So it snowballs into something more robust because of that.
How about education? I noticed that CSU, Cleveland State University, has got programs. Are there other educational opportunities here where people can kind of navigate a career forward in this space?
Yeah, and the fortunate thing here is, we have all these other tools, and then the education is really great. So you have a lot of different opportunities. So CSU Film School is growing, and it's been around for a while now, so its reputation has grown. You have Tri-C that has offered an amazing program for a very long time, generating, and again, pipeline, right? It's about pipeline of talent, new generations of talent coming into this industry. they're doing a great job. In different ways, all the schools around here, Kent State has a program, and BW has an amazing performing arts program. And CIA has a great graphics design and screenwriting program. So all these schools are teaching elements of this that kind of have a teamwork way of educating the new generations to get a career. They can keep them here in Northeast Ohio. And that's the ultimate goal, because you don't want to just educate people and then have them leave.
Exactly.
We want them staying here
Right.
to build this economy through that talent.
I love hearing that.
And then the other thing that we as the Film Commission do is we partner with all those educational resources. Then we also have designed programs ourselves. So, this is a career where you can go to school and there's great education there, but there's also ways for economically disadvantaged and underrepresented to take advantage of this as well. And we've designed programs that speak to that, to offer opportunities to more folks in the community and go out into the community where people are, so that they recognize and are aware of these opportunities.
I've noticed in my own experience when I developed a short film a few years back that all of a sudden we needed legal help. We ended up using an attorney in California, then another attorney in California. These days, when I hear someone tell me they're going to law school, I ask them, have you thought about entertainment? Have you thought about music? Have you thought about the legalities involved in areas that you haven't even thought about? And even myself, I come from a safety background, and I see how much safety is required on sets. I'll have a podcast coming up that deals with some of the safety standards with film and television production. But I can see that as a career, and I know people now that are pursuing that as a way to go in a path forward. So it spawns many areas that you really don't really think about.
It is an expanded role, and in the actually just ratified yesterday contract for IATSE, that is a big part of that.
Wonderful.
And, certification for safety is a more recent development in the motion picture industry. But
Yes.
obviously we take this very seriously because every set has to be OSHA compliant. And obviously when you have experiences like the Rust experience, that just puts it on the forefront that this has to be important for everybody. A lot of new policies established because of that.
Yes. Well, it's wonderful to have Bill here today, and I'm really pleased that you took the opportunity, Bill, to take time with us to talk about what the Film Commission does. Any final remarks as to what our listeners might want to consider doing to help the Film Commission or to help others with pursuing careers, or even how to direct people to do work in Cleveland or Ohio?
Yeah, I mean, we function as a resource hub, as a central marketplace through which all this happens, right? So we are a resource. If you go on clevelandfilm.com, we have all sorts of resources, education and job opportunities that are listed there. Please sign up for our free newsletter to get notified whenever there are new job opportunities, workshops, resources that come up online. And then we do networking mixers. So there is a big community here already, but we want to grow that. And aspiring filmmakers that want to get into this as a career, veteran crew always come to these mixers. So it's a good way of educating yourself, getting your name out there, and networking. Yes.
I've been to some, and they're wonderful. So thank you, Bill, for taking the time to be with us today. And for those listening, take a look at Cleveland Film Commission online and see what they do. And then take a look, of course, at mightylinetape.com to see how we can help you with safety in your facilities. Have a great day. Take care.